It's flipping cold out here again. Today, since I've done some more cleaning, I can get to the engine and the engine hoist, and I can lift that up, and I found the pressure plate bolts and the flywheel bolts. And here is the flywheel. I'm gonna try and clean it up a little bit. And this is the clutch. And I'm also soldering these, kind of. You will see here on this one, I did a really crappy job. Basically just on the surface, which should make them work better because they were working really crappy. I need to order brand new ends because these suck. But anyways, that's what we're doing for now. And how I'm doing this is I'm spraying it with some carb cleaner. Clean it off a little bit. Clean it up real good, which carb cleaner is flammable. And then I put the solder on there and get it in there as best as I can and on the copper. So we'll be back. I should probably do a real intro, but whatever. I'm learning still. Alrighty. You'll see this here. This is a pilot bearing. I believe this one will work. It came with 3 of them. I have to bang it in a little bit more. And we're just going to say fuck it and do it. This is something I've also never ever done. Going to try and clean all this up. And how this works is the flywheel bolts to the crank. Here, 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 and here. I think it's supposed to be orientated a certain way, but I'm just going to throw it on there and see what happens. And then I need to use a special tool, which you'll see when I get to that step, to align the pressure plate with the flywheel. Also, I'm not the one who put this motor together. As I told you before, originally whoever did it, they used really nice parts, but they didn't do a good job putting it together. So we're going to run this until it blows up, because we have a short block. I think it's a short block. You can see the crank right there waiting for me to freshen up and make all nice. But we're going to get going, see how this works, and hope for the best. Whoop whoop. Alright, quick update. I did not use the assembly lube or torque these down properly. I just put them on and used my big ass wrench. It's also not the proper socket for these 12 points. So I'm going to have to invest in the proper socket for those and a second person, but for now I don't care, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to remove this bushing and put in the other one I have. So I'm just putting this together so I can put it in the truck, and if it works, I'll be able to do a first start and then pull everything off and do it properly, because I believe I'm going to have to pull these heads off also, because I took out the dowels and I was reading you have to have those. But it does come with 2 extra bolts because this was made for a Pontiac and not an AMC 360. Next up is the pressure plate, and here's the bolts for that. Ugh. And let's see here. We don't care about that. says you're supposed to clean it. Obviously I didn't because I don't really care. It'll just clean all that crap off. Blah 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 blah. So that goes on there. Maybe I can put the camera down and make this easier on myself. Alright, that looks pretty good. So that goes on there. Does come with two tools. That's really floppy. Oh well, whatever. Figure it out. Yeah, that's a little better. Oh, there we go. And you'll see I definitely have to clean that off. So. Oh crap, this is not working very well. Okay, change my mind. Let's get some more lubrication on here. Alright, so goes like that. And the tool keeps the flywheel side. So I've got that on there backwards. Anyways, keeps that centered. Ouch. Well, you get this attached. Boom. So, since I don't have a second person and this is kind of hard, I'm gonna turn the camera back off, turn music back on, and shamalama. Okay, it's kind of on there. I am going to have to invest in a thin wall 15mm socket, preferably impact if I can, because those are much better. You can see it's just barely not on there and I have to torque it down still. But I got it on there. These springs must be pretty darn good. So hopefully the clutch won't be slipping. I just can't get enough torque with this thing to get those down the rest of the way. And my 1/2-inch drives are too big and they don't fit here. But this is one big step closer And what we're going to do, because all my old tires are pretty crappy, so I'm going to get these mounted onto my third set of Jeep rims. They're two different sizes, the front and the back, so I won't be able to use four-wheel drive, but I will be able to drive and roll the Jeep around. But as you can see, I don't have any room to work here. And one thing I really forgot about was these goofy shackles that are A, super long, and B, you can see there's a huge gap there, and this one is squeezed and just a gap, and that would be one big reason why this Jeep waggles. Kind of drives all over the place. So definitely gonna have to get some sort of shackles for this bad boy. We'll see. That's it for now. We are going to go inside and get some food because it's cold and I'm cold. But that right there is so exciting. Go so close. All right. Bang, 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 bang. Peace out. Keep trying new things. Even if you don't know what you're doing. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. Still gonna do it. Hey, it's been a while since I've recorded a video. And been a while since I did this video, so we are going to update on the clutch. And April, the yellow CJ6 from 1977. So I had a big mic first. I have kind of fixed all four tires. Okay, we fucked this video up already. So we'll continue. We're talking about tires. We got Mike. This one I believe has a bad bead. Big chunk of rubber out of it. That one back there, I screwed up the valve stem. It's broken, so it leaks air out of there, so I'm going to have to rip that off and do that all over again. But the big news. I properly torqued down all the bolts to the flywheel. It's on there. And it is connected to the transmission. And when I put it in gear, crank the crank. Yes, I know it's probably not good to be sitting on the crank like that. I do have to find the motor mounts, put them in, but this is one huge step for me. It's been freezing cold out. I got busy with work. I was working 60-hour weeks, and when everything's just in giant piles like this, it's hard to find things, so I give up easy. That's in. It's in. It's connected. And when I turn the motor, the wheels turn. Or if I turn the wheels, everything turns. I'm so excited. So anyways, that's the big update. It is now December, Christmas Eve. We're going to finish editing this video. Yeah. So, you keep working. Keep doing things. This year, because it's so flippin' cold out, I am not going to be trying something new like I was planning every Christmas. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Because I do have to drop the gas tank to fix a fuel leak on the Green Giant here. But we'll see. And don't stop believing. Because you can always do something new that you never thought you could.